When people come and see me for putting lessons, there are three things that I find most common that they struggle with. Three things that they make mistakes on the most, and that's what I'm going to show you in this video, so stay around. The first one is all about setup and how we stand over the golf ball. And I tend to see a lot of players, when they're stood over the golf ball, they're either too upright, too over the ball, and it's really important that we get our eyes facing over the golf ball rather than being behind or ahead, because that actually encourages where we aim this putter. So I've got a straight putt here, and how I would check that my eyes are over the golf ball in my setup is I take another golf ball, set up to it, take a grip. So that's where I think my eyes are over the ball, that's where I'm comfortable. I'm going to drop the ball, and you could see there it would have hit the ball if it was going straight down, but I purposely put it to the left so it missed the ball. If it landed anywhere here or over here, we know that that needs to change. If it's over here, we need to make sure we're standing maybe a little bit taller, a bit further away, so when we then drop the golf ball, it hits it, and then vice versa. If it lands somewhere over in this part, then we need to stand a bit closer, maybe a bit more over the ball like this here. So that's number one, making sure your eyes are over the ball, because a lot of golfers out there don't do this, and it stops them from setting the ball off on the target. Second thing was club face alignment. So when we're setting up to the golf ball, I tend to notice a lot of players, they either have the club face quite shut like this here, or quite open. And obviously, if it's going to be quite open, it's going to go way to the right. If it goes left, it means that the face is way closed. And the club face has around an 80% influence on the starting direction when we're putting, so it's really important we get this right. So how do we do this? How I like to do it is I'll take the ball and I'll make sure that I take the alignment aid on the golf balls. This is a Pro V1, you can see the alignment aid there. All golf balls have an alignment aid, and use it to your advantage. So set the ball down to where you want the ball to start rolling. So if it's a straight putt, I would aim directly towards the hole. If it's left to right, I would set it so far to the left where I'm comfortable with aiming, where I think it's going to curve back, and then vice versa for right to left. So I've got my alignment on here. If you just want to come over and just have a look at this. So there's my alignment there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my putter now. So there, obviously it's closed, there's open. So I'm going to make sure that those two lines match, the line on my putter and the line on the golf ball. So from here I can just take my setup and then make the putt. As long as I've returned the putter face back to neutral, it's going to roll along where I want to set the ball off, and in this case directly towards the hole. And the third thing is tempos. A lot of golfers that come and see me over the years, I've noticed they have struggled with their tempos. They take quite big backswings, and then because they've took them too far back for how far away the hole is, and it's pretty close in this instance, they start to decelerate and slow down on the putt. Then the left and right hand end up pushing against each other, trying to control the pace of that stroke to get the correct distance. So it becomes quite inconsistent. Take a big backswing and then it can go really far like that, although it went in. I didn't mean that to go in, just went straight in. But you get the point. If that was a little bit offline, it wouldn't have gone in. But then you tend to see other golfers out there, they'll make big backswings and then slow down and stop on it and leave it way too short. So a little trick that I give them, a little pace control tempo trick, is I like to think that my left hand is going to take the putter head back, and my right hand is going to take the putter head through. This stops any manipulation with both of my hands controlling this putter on the way back and through, pushing against each other, making the putting stroke inconsistent and losing a good tempo. So the feeling I want you to get is left hand takes it back and right hand takes it through. For left-handed golfers, it's going to be the opposite, so the right would take it back and the left would take it through. If you want, have a couple of practice swings, one-handed, left back, and then take the right hand and follow it through. Once you've done that, set up over the ball, left takes it back, right takes it through. You could see there, although I missed, the tempo was very good. Nice and stable, very controlled on the way back and on the way through as well. So they're the three top putting mistakes I see golfers make. Make sure you go ahead and give it a try. Let me know how you get on by commenting down below. And be sure to hit the subscribe button, as lots more golf tips are coming your way. Shorts and full YouTube videos.